him not to sit down.
Well, let him sit for a little bit, and then you can call him.
Somebody want to close the door, please? Shabbat Shalom, folks. You know I'm not Rabbi Boris. What I'd like you to do, turn around, say hello to people next to you, behind you. We do have enough to do that. Before it was only two of us standing here. Rabbi Boris found out this morning that he has influenza B and thought it would be a good idea not to be here tonight. Unfortunately, he was here last night for something that we had. We had a mixed Torah study with a Baptist church and a Presbyterian church, which we do once a month, and it's a phenomenal night, but we stuck him off away from everybody. Tonight, we will light the candles.
What about next Friday?
What?
Next Friday, what's happening next Friday?
Oh, next Friday, yes. This service tonight was supposed to be done with the old prayer book, and it was supposed to be a classical reform service. However, I told him I don't know how to do that. So we're going to have the same type of service here, and that will be held on next Friday evening, January 26th.
No.
What?
It's gonna be next month, sometime next month, we don't know.
Well, that's what he said here.
No, that is the interface gonna be next.
You can tell they're married, right?
It says next Friday evening, the temple will host the two pastors and for the rabbi service with Troy Doyle and Rebecca Lamar. And that's next Friday night.
Yes.
And that will be with the old prayer book, the classical.
No.
Well, I think we're gonna do a classical reform service 1 week in February.
I'm glad they told me to be the rabbi tonight. I'm sitting here listening.
The date hasn't been announced just yet.
Yes, they don't know yet.
Okay, whenever it will be, but next week we have two other clergymen here.
Yes, and we have done that before, and it's really nice, it's wonderful to do that.
Patricia, would you bring some youngsters and light the Shabbat candles,
Come on,
please?
guys,
You wanna go light Shabbat?
I got more than one.
Good to go.
The blessings are on page 120.
You like my glasses? This section here? Okay. Okay, let's start. I'll start with you. O source, loud, remember, just loud like we play in the graph.
O source of light and truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness, help us find knowledge by which to live, lead us to take the words which you shall speak into our hearts and our lives. Bless all who enter the sanctuary and all who bring offerings of their hearts. May our worship lead us to acts of kindness, peace, and love.
Thank you, guys. Okay, now you're gonna help me. I'm gonna light it, and then you're gonna help me light the candles, okay? The candle. you. Wait a minute, let me help you. I will do this slowly. Thank you. Let me put it up here. And now we're gonna go. Come on, Mama, over here. You're not finished.
Sorry.
Okay. The line goes. And now, okay, be here with us. So we're gonna do the prayer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishanu b'mitzvotav mitzvanu ve'avnei until Shabbat. So now we'd like to read together.
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God,
Sovereign,
servants who follow us in this favor,
commanding
us to kindle with our Shabbat.
I'm just gonna start singing. Amen.
Thank you, ladies. Let's all turn to page 126 and pray together. I begin with a prayer of gratitude for all that is holy in my life. God needs no words, no English or Hebrew, no semantics and no services, but I need them. Through prayer, I can sense my inner strength, my inner purpose, my inner joy, my capacity to love. As I reach upward in prayer, I sense these qualities in my Creator. To love God is to love each other, to work to make our lives better. To love God is to love the world God created, and to work to perfect it. To love God is to love dreams of peace and joy that illuminate all of us, and to bring their vision to life. And now if we turn to page 128, and Molly will lead us in Dodi Lee.
So
We will now do the L'cha Dodi, page 138 to 139. We will do verses 1 and 2 and 9, and we stand and face the doorway for the number 9. Molly, you're on.
And so is everyone else. Lecha dodi, librat halam, b'nei Shabbat, lecha dodi, librat halam, b'nei Shabbat. Shamor v'zachor v'dibor echad, Ishmi'anu elam echad, Adonai echad u'shor echad, L'shem tiferet v'lilah. Lecha dodi, librat halam, b'nei Shabbat, lecha dodi, librat halam, b'nei Shabbat, Likrat Shabbat, lechu b'necha, ki mikol ha'bracha, merosh nitem be'sukkot, so aseh b'machshavat elah. Lecha dodi, librat halam, b'nei Shabbat, lecha dodi, librat halam, b'nei
Now, please turn to page 144 for the Chatzi Kaddish, and you can be seated, please.
Yitgadash merabah, Yam haribrach yotev yam vichachotei, b'chai yekon v'yom yekon, u'vayed kol beit Yisrael, badallah, u'bizman kari, v'heru. Yehish merabah mivarach, v'olam olam me'almayla, yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalei, v'yitalal, Shemei
Now, would you please stand for the Shema? For the Baruch Hu, excuse me. A little. Let's turn to page 150, and together, everlasting love you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvah, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them. For they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Please stand for the Shema, page 152, 153. Page 156 for the Valhalla.
Ve'ahavta
We'll give Molly a break. Let's go to page 161, and all together, give us a place to rest. Give us a place to rest, Adonai our God. Bring us into shelter, for which you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are cleanness and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Baruch atah Adonai, haparesh sukat shalom aleinu, al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Molly, you're going to kill me. John, would you do the Shumru with Molly, please?
Which one are we doing?
The Shumru?
Which one would you like to do?
Rock Blue?
Whatever way you want it, but make it upbeat.
The South African
I had
version?
the South African for tonight.
That
Would you
one?
prefer a different one?
No, doesn't matter to me. Okay, I'm with you.
Thank you both.
I should have done the duet now that I was thinking of it. It would be nice for Chris tonight, not make him excited.
Listen, I always give you surprises.
Can I interject real quick to say that I worked with Chris. Chris was my organist when I was cantor at Temple Israel Memphis for a number of years, and also my tenor soloist in my choir. So Chris, it's always wonderful to have you with you on the keyboard.
That's great. Would you please rise now for the tefillah, page 164?
Yalla
Baruch atah Adonai, Mekayeh hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kedoshim b'kol yom yehalleluka selah. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
Amen. You may be seated. You can read and pray any way you care, from page 170 to 179. You're not going to have to listen to Rabbi Boris tonight, and you're only going to listen to me for a short amount of time. This is not my thing. First of all, I'd like to introduce, for people who are not aware, Rabbi John Kaplan was the rabbi here for a year, and we miss him. We miss his wife, They have become personal friends. I think whoever was here when they walked in can tell. It's just joy to have someone come back here and partake in our services. John, thank you.
Thank you, sir. That was very gracious.
Okay, this week's Parsha is Bo. Not the football player and not the manager and not the coach. It's about what happened in Egypt when God told Moses to go ask Pharaoh to release the Jewish people. In those days, it wasn't the Jewish people, it was the people of Israel. And Pharaoh said, no, I won't let your people go. And then we got into the 10 plagues that God kept saying, well, go back and do this. And it was in Hebrew, Dam, Tzefardei, Akinim, Orav, Dever, Shechin, Makos, Bechorah, which in English was lice, pestilence, blood, and the last, which was the killing of the firstborn. And this is something that we all should know by now, because you read it whenever you read the Haggadah for Passover. There's nothing unique in here. I can go on for 20 minutes and spiel all these sentences, but I'm not going to do that because, like I said, it's not my thing. If Rabbi Kaplan would like to get up and do it, it's fine with me.
Yeah, I heard that, boss.
Molly, you got a short break tonight, sorry. It's hard to get an engineer to sit down and talk about the Bible.
Well, in the end of the Torah portion, it kind of talks about the kol dor vador, that in every generation, so it's a little meditation. It's in English, so which is my version.
Molly, are you doing the door of a door? Because I don't have a page for it.
Oh, no.
Okay.
That was it.
We'll wing it tonight, okay. Please turn to page 371 for the Misha Bera. Is there anyone? I will read the list, and if anyone has someone to add, please let me know. Art Bennett, David Cherniak, Elaine Berman, Roy Lewis, Maria Robinson, Adrian Abramson, Dr. John Johnson, Sheila Ross, Carol Zimmerman, Mel Sternberg, Sally Pearsall, Tammy Jackson, Sandra Kelly, Harold Fink, Mark Hieronymus, and Nathan Kahn. Does anyone have anyone to add?
Rabbi Boris.
Rabbi Boris, and I'll add my son Jason Silverman with the same illness. It's a rabbi.
Hey Howard, I think you can have people online if they want to speak.
I know you can speak louder, but I didn't hear you.
People in the online.
Oh, people online? Who do we have?
On, I'd like to add one.
Yes.
We can hear you, Harold.
I'd like to add Rafi Breen, my 6-year-old great-grandson.
Okay.
Thank you.
May we have the 3 young people to come up and open the doors to the Torah, for the Elena, and stay here?
Hallelujah.
Watch your fingers.
I have to pull yours, mine, pull it out. There you go.
Thank you. Good job, Bubbles. Good job.
Please remain standing for the yurt site. We recognize the yurt site for the following: Jean Angstreich, Norman Etheridge, Amelia Pizer, Susan Sparks, Caroline Rothschild, and Pearl Sandifer. Anyone else have anyone who's saying Kaddish at this time?
Nathan Kahn as well.
Nathan, you have Nathan coming.
You added it to the wrong place. Okay, and Nathan Kahn.
Francis Hancock and Agnes Teresa.
And Nick Bernassi.
Okay. Page
598.
598.
Yiskadal v'yiskadash shemei rabbah v'alma divra pirkei v'yamlech malchutei v'chayechon u'vyomechon u'v'chayei v'chol beit Yisrael ba'agala v'izman kari v'imru amen Yehei shalom v'rabam v'barach v'olam v'olmei almaya Yisbarach v'yishtabach v'yisbarach v'yisramam v'yisnaseh V'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shemei, tekudusha, v'refu. V'elom, mikol, v'rachata, v'shirata, tushkachata, v'nechamata. Da'amiyam, v'yalma, v'imru amen. Yehi shalom, arav, amin shamaya, v'chayim aleinu, v'yal Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom v'imru, u'yaseh shalom. While we're standing, who's going to do Kiddush tonight?
Bye-bye.
John? Rabbi Kaplan, would you like to bring your two grandchildren up and do Kiddush? And a third one to join?
Your grandchild.
Or a wife, whichever one you want to do.
All right.
Come on, honey, come on. You, come on.
So you can do the most.
Wait a minute, John, we got one more.
You got one more.
Oh, excellent, excellent, okay, good. I'm gonna let you know the good.
And Rama, good.
Let's do, the page number is 120?
121, I think.
121, okay.
I think it's 123.
120.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei borim hatarafem. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Hashem kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabat kodsho v'ahavat u'ratzon intfilanu. Zikaron le'maaseh bereshit, higuyom tefila le'mikra'ei kodesh, zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim. Kivanu b'charka v'chanu kidashta mikol Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabat. Amen.
Sure. It's okay. Shall we?
Say the bread blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam,
seated now.
You were getting the mom first, I mean, that's priority.
Very nice.
Does not act like that.
Ladies first.
People think I'm nuts when I say have a good time. Come on, bring people in. You need to make your announcements.
You can be seated. While the challah is being served, let me say Shabbat Shalom. I'm Priscilla Gold, the board member of the night, and our job tonight is to make announcements. And I want to thank Rabbi Howard Silverman in training, Rabbi Kaplan. It's been a really exciting evening, so many new faces and surprises, a very spontaneous Shabbat. And I'd like to welcome Eric back from Mongolia in the Peace Corps, and a new family who's coming to visit. And please stay for the Oneg so we can get to know you more. And welcome back the Kaplans. I want to start by reminding you that Sunday at 2 is the last film in the series for the Jewish Film Festival. It's an exciting film, takes place during World War II, and Jan Karski joined the Polish underground and is the first to report events of World War II to the world. So it's quite an unusual film. And because it's the last film, we're going to have a wine and cheese party at the end. And it's going to be at the other Jewish place of worship in Mobile, at the synagogue, out on Airport Boulevard.
Harvest
Okay.
This Sunday, Priscilla?
Yeah.
Okay.
At 2:00.
At 2:00.
And then this Wednesday, the 24th, no, that's not right. That's the week after. It's this week? Okay, it's the end of January already. Okay. We're going to have the first lunch and learn here at Wednesday at 12. Open discussion about politics, Israel, issues in your life that relate to your faith, and I have some issues.
We'll have
that
10
I'm
armed guards there to make sure it's peaceful.
But
And
of course, Rabbi likes the Torah. So if you like to talk about the Torah, he loves to talk about that, yes. So bring lunch, and Sandra Gambler is providing the desserts for us. And then, as Howard mentioned earlier, next Friday night is the combined service with our fellow churches in this kind of neighborhood of downtown Mobile. So that's First Baptist and Government Street Presbyterian. So that will be another very interesting, different service. And there's going to be a lot of food served at each event. So I thought I'd just talk about us and food in general, because you know that's my thing. And I do the events now. So I'm looking for committee members, people who like to add their creativity to our different events. And so just give me a call if you want to join. If you've baked at home, feel free to bring things for an oneg. And to get more people here, I'm asking for volunteers to be able to drive people to services and to events. You don't have to do it every event, but put your name on the register. And Diana Kubat from the Social Justice Committee is coordinating that. And want to go back to the onegs. If you have a big anniversary coming up,
or you want to honor a family member, and it's your turn to say your yearly prayers, you can sponsor an ONEC, and we'll help you with it. So thank you very much for being here tonight, and I'll see you at our ONEC next door. The door's broken, so we have to walk around.
Thank you, Priscilla. Are you done, or you want to do?
Our closing song will be on page 178.
Okay.
We'll do Shalom Rav as our closing song. And I'm going to ask Rabbi Cantor to help me. Thank you very much.
Rabbi, don't you miss this?
Oh, very much so.
I have nothing further to say than thank you to Molly, to Chris, and of course, Rabbi Kaplan. And from me, John, you're the greatest. Thank you. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Please. The ONEC is in the library.